Browns. So let's jump into the Browns and the Commanders. Washington can clinch a playoff berth this week with a win, a Seattle loss, a Detroit loss, and a Green Bay loss or tie. A Washington loss will keep the 7th seed open for business for the rest of the NFC. My question is going to come to Tom first. Can and will Carson Wentz lead the Commanders one step closer to a playoff berth?
Yes.
Yes. Why? Tell me why.
I think Carson Wentz got. I mean, we heard stories about the locker room. Carson Wentz has lost the locker room, stuff like that. I think them going to Carson Wentz is a big thing. I mean, they're benching Tyler Heineke. So I think they're going with the veteran guy. I think they're going with the guy that has somewhat been in a situation like this before, has played in big games before, somewhat. Everything somewhat. He was the best quarterback in football until he tore his ACL. I mean, that's a fact. So I think you're going to watch out for like Jahan Dotson, a guy like that. Carson Wentz loves him. He gets open for him. He runs his routes. I mean, I don't think the Browns are anything special. Chase Young being back's a big thing. I think you bottle up. I mean, Donovan Peoples-Jones and Amari Cooper. I mean, they're nothing special anymore. And you somehow bottle up Nick Chubb. I think Washington could win the game.
D, same question. Can and will Carson lead them one step closer to a playoff berth?
No, I don't think so. I think that the Browns are going to go into Washington and win. The Browns are kind of getting it going, and I just think Washington is spent. Now they're doing a quarterback carousel this deep in the season, which means they're not sure who they think is their quarterback of the future. Which I thought they were rolling with Tyler Heineke, but I guess they felt differently about it. And again, I just think the Browns are playing better football right now, and they are going to win in terms of knocking the Washington Commanders out of the race.
Okay, so now I want to play a hypothetical with the both of you.
Okay, hypothetical. I'm paying attention, buddy.
Tom, hypothetical. Tell them, if the Commanders do get in, can they beat the Vikings? And if so, the scenario is if they beat the Vikings, their next matchup would be in Philly against the Eagles. So if the Commanders get in, are they a team that could beat the Vikings in the playoffs?
I mean, I think there's any team could beat the Vikings. I mean, I don't know. You got to know what Kirk Cousins is going to show up, and I mean, look. The Vikings look like absolute dog shit against a team like the Colts, and I know the Colts lost that game, but a team like Washington won't let that happen. And then last week they didn't look that great, so I mean, yeah, I think the Vikings will win, but I think yes, Washington can win that game.
Any chance that the Commanders can upset the Vikings, D?
I'm with Tom. I think that anything is possible when it comes to the Vikings because you're not sure what team is going to show up. And by what team, I mean their defense, because their defense can one week look like the greatest defenses in the league, and then there's times where they literally just look like dog shit. So is it possible? Yes, it is very possible.
Do you guys see my camera right now?
Yes, I can't take it serious. Looks like you're trying to do it. It looks like you're trying to do extra. Yeah, it is.
Bro, I didn't know if you could see it or not. I was trying to hold my laugh in.
I was look at this shit, and then look, I press stop cam, and a thumb comes up.
Oh my god!
So here's what I'm gonna do real quick before we jump into, because again, these are all fixable. We're gonna jump into Jags Texans next. I'm just gonna leave the studio real quick, refresh my camera, and come back so I don't look like a boomerang of me saying some dumb shit.
I got you.
It's weird. Look, here I am. Ready?
Yeah, I seen your face already.
I'll be right back.
Talk about it looks like he's